All right, good morning. We're trading 13.21 and a quarter. The high this morning 23.50 on the profile, which I don't have up here, but we had some single prints that needed to be cleaned up to 13.24 and a quarter. Haven't quite got there. The R2 is also up here 24.50. So we may have to continue to go a little bit higher here into the middle part of the day. I have not taken a trade today on the ES. Again, we opened right here at 13.1850, so we're up 3 points. Tough to get excited about what happened overnight. Again, right before Europe opened, we bottomed down here at 13.0375, and the next 2 hours proceeded to go up almost 15 points to that 18. It's called 1875, which again was just above where we opened this morning at 1850. So I'm sitting still, sitting on my hands right now, waiting for some signals. We didn't move the first really 40 minutes. We stayed in this 2.5, maybe 3-point range. So that is it, and we're going to be taking it easy here, waiting for trade signals, but nothing for me on an intraday basis. And interestingly enough, oil has sold off significantly today. Again, gapped up overnight along with the SPOOs, got up to 99.30 and has traded up as much as $1.18 now, down to 98.12, now bouncing a little bit here to 98.50. So bearish on oil. Again, very technical trading going on, but tough to get excited about this market on the long side still for me. Again, watch that 13.20 level. If we can close over that, we should probably go and test that, at least the highs of 13.19. But we'll be back if there are any trades that we'd like to point out here. All right, 9 o'clock, 8:56, close enough for government work. We checking in 40 minutes later, and nothing's changed. Again, we're trading 23 and a quarter. We still think there's some mop up to that 24.50 level, and then we'll see what happens after lunch. Typically, that mid part of the day, 9 to 11, I don't initiate new trades. If I'm in a trade, I'll stay in it. But I have no trades going on in the ES right now. Again, watching oil, watching gold. Not a lot of movement going on today from the open of the market. Again, the open was 18.50. We're sitting at 22.75, so up 4 and a quarter. We'll be back for any possibilities. I have put in some sell stops below the market here at 16.50 and some buys if we happen to fill during this lunchtime and trade down to that pivot at around 9.50. But only on breaks will I get into that trade right now during lunch, and I'll be back in a bit and update you then. All right, 9:23. We have pulled up the profile here. We have run higher and filled up those single prints here from Monday or from last week, 26th, on Tuesday. Anyways, so where are we? So we filled that. Now we've got the old highs here of 13.2975 up ahead. See if we can run there through lunch. Again, very light volume, but just wanted to bring in the profile real quick to show you that we did in fact fill these one-time prints up in here. But we're coming into some volume again, 25, 26. Could we run all the way up to 29? Absolutely. Absolutely could. So pivot today, right now point of control around 21.75. We opened at 18.50, so we are now up about 6.5 points for the day, net, and still no trades here for this guy. I'll be back here with any suggestions, ideas. We are back 10:45 again, just cruising through the lunchtime. We've proceeded to go up 13.27 is our high. Again, 29.75 the high for the year. 73 still the number on the high end upside. So no signals again. Once we broke out of this AM start here of around 13.2075, we've gone up about 4 points now net, as much as 6. So open again 18.50, and we are sitting at 25, so up about 6.5 points for the day net. Not a lot going on today. Again, very thin market, light volume as you can see in here. The profile again, we've kind of balanced in that 13.22 area. That we may come back and test that. We'll see how we react to the 13.22 level. That would probably be a buy spot, and then I've moved some sell stops in now around 20.5 if we were to break under there. Right now at 10:46, but that could change, and we'll be back. Just wanted to give a quick update. Right, 11:20 and 13:24.75 again, kind of bouncing here. I put a sell in at 13:26. I would probably give it a little noose and hold it short unless we made new highs, maybe 2 points above the highs. So somewhere around 13:31.75 is where I put the risk, about 6 points. So let's see if we can get moving one way or another here. Currently offering 13.26. I'm moving myself stop down to 16.50. We haven't tested that 22 area, which is our point of control, 22.50 again this afternoon. Still looking for that, and maybe if we can get that, we can proceed higher. But just kind of messy in here today. Yes, trend day up, but that was again after a 15-point move overnight, 16-point move actually, all the way up to 20 and a half. New highs this week, but not yet to last week's highs. And don't forget, we're overbought now about 21 days. So we're getting long in the tooth. It's hard to chase this market. Again, breakout trade for me didn't happen in the first half hour. We did break out over the opening range, and we're up, if you put the opening range, half hour range high, somewhere around 20.75, we're up about 4 points from that breakout. So not even much going on there, and that didn't break out in the first half hour. It took it, all the way to 7:10 to break out. So sitting on our hands waiting, and we'll be back if any trades develop. I make these videos part of the time just to show how uneventful trading can be, and that you have to have patience in this game. 13:24.50 is where we're trading right now. It is 12:02, and as you can see, we kind of started making this video around the 7 o'clock hour when we got into this range, and we were really saying the same thing. So still haven't done a trade. I took off my 13.26 sell. We haven't gotten up to that area anyways, but I have pulled it off. I've moved the sell stop back down to 13.20.50, and it's 12 o'clock, and if this trade doesn't fill within the next half hour, I'm most likely done for the day with no trades going to happen on the ES side. So just throwing it out there. Again, trend day very clearly here, but the trend has been broadening the top, and we're starting to get some sell signals, real weak ones, but right around the 11 o'clock hour were some weak sell signals in there. So volume very light, very light. We've got jobs Thursday and the big jobs number on Friday the 3rd. So we'll be back if there is an entry on the trade, but just posting this to let people know that trading a lot of times is sitting on your hands. Peace. Alright, we're trading 13.22.75. As you can see, I brought in the profile just to show another gap today. We closed yesterday. A couple things I want to talk about here. Closed yesterday at 13.08, gapped all the way to 13. Where did we open today? 18.50, and a gap. We had a gap up actually yesterday, and a lot of gaps. Gap down here from the Thursday session. So a lot of gaps being occurring everywhere right now. And the one thing I want to say is, as we hang around here at 13.23, most likely our orders aren't going to fill in here, but we're going to look. If we've got another 5 minutes, it's 12.25 right now. If this doesn't fill in 5 minutes, we'll take that order out and probably just come back tomorrow. See what happens overnight. See how high they can take them overnight. Again, we've got jobs on Friday, and just wanted to lay this opportunity out here. Again, very tight range. Open at 18.50, trading 22.75. Again, profile view here real quick. You can see the profile 23 point of control is 23.25, and we're sitting right on it for all intent and purpose. Unless we can get under like this 21.50, this value area here, 25.75 down to 20.50, maintains the bulk of the volume and the control today on price. So it's a very tight range. Yesterday, the point of the value area was 09 through 04, and we closed within that right here at 08. Again, on a 20-day, 30-day, 10-day chart, 1308 is still your point of control. So we're bullish, obviously, if we close again above here. However, I will say, going back to longer-term chart, 1308 is looking pretty top-heavy right now, especially on a 30-day if you pulled back and looked at a 30-day chart. So take a look at that. Maybe we'll show that in the next video before the end of the day, and we'll chat later. Alright, it's 12:38, and we never got down to that 2050 level. And we did hit this 2150, which we said was the area we'd be watching for a bounce, and you can see I've drawn a line right in that low area, 21 and a quarter. Looks like they're trying to bounce them here. We've got let's call it 22:37 minutes to go in the day. 1:15 we close. 12:38. Let's see if they can run them one more time. Again, the volume is picking up on the sell-offs. Still not big volume. The volume in the morning when we spiked up there was okay. A couple bars there, but we continue to be contained here. This game is all about containment right now, and the short-term traders. And what I mean by that is real simple. The way this market trades is really driven by day traders, and you really need to know context of market when you're looking at it. And sometimes institutional players are involved, and you can see by the footprint and the market profile where we are. But right now is not one of those times. We are definitely in control by the shorter-term speculative day traders. And that means the volume's low, and they go up and try to probe up and down in areas that typically big money would blow through. So again, this high back here near 1330, we were up probing it today after probing yesterday's 1296 low that we set earlier in the week on Monday. We kind of probed it, and we're still within this range. So 1296, or let's call it 1300 to 1330, we're smack in the middle of this area. 96 to 30 gives you 34 points. 17, we're just above the average here, which is somewhere around the 1313 area. So that being said, again, I haven't taken any trades in the ES today. It's been a peaceful day. That's just the way it goes sometimes, and we're stuck in this range. The next 35 points or so will come on a close when we break outside of this range, whether it be 1300 or 1330, but it has to be on a close. We've got jobs Friday. The election action is heating up. Noise is getting very distracting. And I think it's going to be a lot like this in the 2012 year. There's not going to be too much policy making going on for the existing administration. They're done. They're already out there beginning their politicking. We are now really less than 10 months to the election date in November, and things are moving along very quickly. So, that being said, we'll see you back here tomorrow at Miss Trade on Twitter, and hope you have a great evening. Peace, and be good out there.